So I'm here with King Solomon Simon ahead of his fight at Cage Warriors 170 in the RDS. Solomon, thanks for joining me. Um, this is another big fight for you as you continue on your pro career. You're taking on Ieuan Mackenzie, 3-0, all finishes. Do you think in your pro career so far he will be your toughest opponent?
Toughest? Not sure. Like I think the leverage does keep going up as like the more experience you get. Uh, Last guy, Marco Sharazava, was quite good. I feel like they are fairly similar styles, like Ian and Marco. Like he had great amateur pedigree as well. Like he was a, I think he, I'm not sure if he was a black belt or a brown belt. I know Ian's a brown belt now, and he has a good amateur pedigree as well. So uh, I feel like the threats would be similar. Maybe he might do a few things differently, but I think he will still be trying to attempt the same thing Marco was trying to do. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out for him.
You're fighting in the RDS now for the second time. What was it like for you the first time? Because that was the first time the RDS had been gone to for an MMA event in Ireland, and there was probably about 1,500 people there that night. What was your experience fighting there?
It was quite good. Like I think I like the we had a big area for ourselves. Like a lot of the Irish lads were in one room, so like there was a lot of like team spirit in there, even if it was different gyms and whatnot. So like that, the walking out into the cage and like the setup for it, and then I was still able to find my family and stuff. So like it's all good. I think this time they have it like tiered seating, so it might be a little bit better then again as well. But like really enjoyed the experience, go crowd, so can't complain.
You've fought in the Three Arena and in the RDS now as a pro. Which one do you prefer, or does it not really matter to you as long as you're fighting?
Uh, wouldn't like say I prefer any of them if I'm gonna go into it because the at the end of the day, the cage is still the cage. It's a nice vibe. After the fight, it's good to see, like, jump on the cage and see the crowd and things like that. But leading up to the fight, or like me walking in, like I start to zone in mainly on the cage. So as long as the cage is there, it doesn't really matter where you put it. I'm still gonna go in there and like try to put someone's head in. So either way, as long as there's a cage there, I don't mind wherever the arena is gonna be at.
Your third fight now in Cage Warriors coming up, and you're starting to become a bit of a mainstay on these Irish Cage Warrior shows. Are you happy to be fighting in Ireland, or would you rather maybe fight in the UK? I know Italy is becoming quite popular with Cage Warriors now. Are you happy to fight on these domestic shows, or do you want to get out and explore a little bit?
Like, no, I'm happy to be fighting on the Irish shows, but for sure, I'm gonna get some experience outside. Would like to be the enemy in some cases, like like just go over to someone else's home and like challenge myself in that way, because that's a different crowd, that's a different feeling, that's a whole different experience as well. Like, I've done a few of them in my amateur side of things, like just going to the Europeans and things like that. But I would definitely like to, like, even if it's getting to England or Rome, wherever it is, but for sure it would be nice to try to get one of those this year. It would be good. Well, look, whatever they give me, either way, I just want to get a few fights in.
You had a very long amateur career, almost 20 fights as an amateur, and now you're coming up to your fourth fight as a pro. At this point in your career, are you still building your pro record and still getting those fights under your belt, or with a win here, are we talking about Cage Warriors title shots, moving on to other promotions, that sort of thing?
The uh, I feel at this stage, I think I've gathered enough experience. There's still obviously experience in the pro side, like as you said, it's a little bit different. But I think I'm definitely coming into myself a lot more. So I'm not too stressed on like or trying to gather. Like as soon as you enter Cage Warriors, really, like the levels is just levels. So it doesn't really matter at that point. Everyone is trying to get you. Like Marco was like training all at the time. Like he's a high level fighter, the same way Ieuan Mackenzie now as well. So all the level is already gone up. So it's gone beyond trying to build experience now. It's all challenges. Like so, definitely very happy with that. Title wise and things, I think it's my performance is what's gonna put me there. Like so, once I start taking out that feel like if I take out Ian there now, um, the next fight might be like a little bit of a bigger name in Cage Warriors themselves, and then take that out and just keep growing that way, But I can't say I don't think I'm in a position to be screaming, oh, type of shot now, but I do know that's where I'm gonna go. That's my aim in the next year or so. So like next year, as in this year to early next year. That's the aim. So I'm just trying to, whatever name I could take out that puts me there, I'll take it.
You said that Mackenzie, you feel like he's similar to guys you fought in the past. Where do you think he'll be at his strongest, and where do you think you'll be at your strongest in this fight?
From just watching a lot of this stuff, he fairly good like grappler, like top pressure is very good. Like it is very attack orientated on his grappling side of things. Like if you give him anything, he will take it. So that'll probably be the biggest threat I see with him. And on my end, then like on the feet, like I could take him out. If he tries to take me down, he's probably going to fail a few times. If I want to take him down, I will take him down. If I'm on top of him, I will crush him. I will put a few damages on his face as well. So, like, I feel a lot more dominant in every area of him. I think his biggest strength will be on his grappling side. Like his striking is obviously there as well, but I think I'm faster, more powerful, quicker than in on feet. So I don't see him trying to stay there for too long. And then when he tries to go to the ground and he's failing at that as well, that's where the mind starts to break, and I'll take over from that point on.
What do you think your official prediction for this fight is going to be? Because I know you said there, there's a lot of ways that this fight could go. In your mind, do you have a particular finish envisioned?
I would like to take him out on the feet. That would be ideal. That's like, I think that's something I want to get a chance to like stand on the feet a bit more. I think a few of my stuff it's all been like grappling oriented finish, and it's just because people were coming on to me, so that was what like was given. That was what I was able to take at that time, and whatever. But I would like to finish it on the feet. That would be like a nice cherry on top. But I am not limited. So whatever he gives me, I will take it. If it leaves his neck out there, I will take his neck. If he leaves his chin open, I will take his chin. So whatever he gives me, I'll take that. But ideally on the feet.
The last one for me now. Obviously, you're going to be a big enough name on this card. You're going to be high up enough on the card. But what other fight on this card are you looking forward to most as a fan?
James Shane bringing that belt home. Like for sure, like we've been training fairly well on that so far. Like so, I'm really excited to like watch him. Like all the work he's been putting in, like just get that success that he's well deserved. So like that would be a big exciting fight for myself. And then you obviously have my teammates as well, Jay Harris. Like he's an entertaining fighter either way. Even in the gym, he's like some man to fucking move around with. So like excited to watch that. And then Jamie Abbott as well. So he's gonna like there's a few all of our guys, and then of course like you have Paul Hughes as well. So he's always exciting to watch him. So for now, I'll like James Shane. Definitely want to like see him bring that belt on.
All right, thank you for your time.